Mr. Game & Watch, he's from a time when you played with your Game Boy, because there wasn't one of those.
He's the oldest Nintendo character.
Yeah, apparently. And he also likes to cook sausages and various meats. Hello everyone, welcome back to Smash Bros. Clone Wars. It's time for Game & Watch vs. Game & Watch. A weird character.
It's very confusing, MBZ, because I'm the vanilla color, but the vanilla color is actually black, not white.
Is that a thing that is normally not usual? I don't know.
Vanilla's normally white.
Is it? I guess. You're right. If we're talking about ice cream.
That's what I'm saying.
Or anything. Actually, yeah. I don't know. Vanilla syrup is kind of a mapley kind of look to it. I don't know.
Is it?
Every time I look at when my mom puts vanilla syrup in something, it usually has a kind of, I don't know, beige consistency. So.
I see.
But in any case, you're right. It's on a different set and scale. So
it's the Clone Wars. We're back.
Yeah, and
apparently it's 6-4 to me.
Yeah, that's
so
according to the statistics being done, not by us, but by a dedicated fan listener of the podcast.
Find those in the description.
You can, of course. But Mr. Game & Watch is a weird character because it's another one that neither of us really use that often. But I have always loved just trolling you with Mr. Game & Watch in the sense that I just stood on the side of the road and fucking cooked sausages. Like, I remember back in the Melee days just cooking sausages all the time. That's all I did. And I just found it hilarious. Is it
sausages or are they rashers of bacon?
I think it's kind of like a bunch of both, right? Like, he throws out some meat.
In this game, it's a bunch of everything.
Yeah, it's like some meat. It's a bit of maybe some bacon in there. He gets some. There's fish. You got fish going out. Like just different shapes. All at different angles, all at different places. But Game & Watch has always struck me as a random character, like down to that, the flag move, which we keep trying to do against each other, that is ultimately a roll of the dice. It's like, oh, what number am I going to get today? Oh dear, it's a 9. Well, even if you had like 50%, you're going flying off the stage. So I've always found that fun.
He just has like this power that he just unleashes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And his animations for that crazy amount of power are so minimalistic that he's just got this really awkward physics about him.
Yeah, I'll tell you something that I realized recently playing Smash 4 with Game & Watch is the bucket is a very interesting tool that neither of us really, I don't think, use in this match at all, but it's something it's
from the game where you're collecting bits of cement and you're having to move them around a wrecking site.
Are you sure it's cement? I thought it was oil. Like, it seemed like an oil thing to me. But I guess you did own the Game & Watch collection, whatever the hell it was called on Game Boy.
I owned one of the collections on Game Boy, which I've unfortunately lost. I cannot find it anywhere.
Do you remember anything about that game? Like, what?
Yeah. It's got. I had the flag mini game in it. I had the cement one. I had another one where you're moving manhole covers like between.
Right.
You're saving people walking along.
Did you have the zoo one? That's the real critical question.
I didn't have the zoo.
Okay. Because that was like controlling 2 different keepers on the side of.
Yeah, it's a really similar concept in some ways, actually. But yeah, the flag one was just memory. Like, you just had to repeat what the dude with the flags was telling you.
So you're telling me it was essentially a Pokemon Stadium mini game, is what you're saying?
A bit, yeah.
I mean, see, that's what I think of when it's all about memory. I always think about the Clefairy game where you have to memorize all that stuff.
The thing about that Clefairy game, though, is that it's finite. Like, you just have to beat your opponents, whereas in Game & Watch, it can literally go on forever. Like, it's like a high score thing. It just keeps going.
Wait, endless?
I believe they are all endless. Yeah, they just keep going.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
One thing that I would love to revisit is those Pokemon Stadium minigames at some point. But having gone and watched Giant Bomb play through them again, I feel like they maybe don't hold up that well. It's kind of like Mario Party where you're like,
better than 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan made that argument, and then 2 really wasn't that much better than 1. So,
lies. Dan Ryckert is right 100% of the time. Fact.
Yeah, of course, he knows everything. But here's the thing that really was getting to us in this match in particular. A lot of stuff going on with the air.
Yeah, you
moving
kept pushing
them up.
me up.
Yeah, pushing you up.
I'm doing it to you now.
You're fucking trying to get me now. I think you can probably kill someone if they're at high enough damage or high enough in the air. We can get the momentum to just push them off the top of the screen. I'm not sure if I've really seen anyone do that. I don't really see anyone playing as Mr. Game & Watch.
This is a super tight match. We're both
on
like kill range.
Pretty fucking intense going on here. I've noticed we started using the manhole cover a little bit.
Look, that, I almost KO'd you there.
Yeah. That's you. Yours going out onto the edge, Bally, to try and get it.
Oh, yeah.
But ultimately,
Finished.
the fire is
There
going
we
to
go.
burn you and close things out. So
You beat me.
I did. I took it. I took the win, Mr. Game & Watch.
6-5 it is.
Yeah, apparently it's a score. And, you know, he's a weird fucking character, fun to use. But there you go. That's how it rolls sometimes. And sometimes the good guys win. So go me. And I guess we'll see you next time on another edition of Smash Brothers: The Clone Wars. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.